the first time I met these people, like met these guys, I already felt like I knew them.
How did you guys meet?
Social media.
Social media.
Social. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah,
Like
social
Taylor
media.
too?
Yeah.
Taylor social.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Taylor I met at the gym.
I met through them, Taylor.
And we all like kind of live around the same area. too.
Yeah.
Like,
That's interesting.
Ironically.
And we've all kind of known we're in the same area. So we'll like,
How did you guys know?
I don't know.
I
like,
think the
it's
Toronto community is really small.
Okay.
Like
So
the
then-
Toronto creator environment is not like LA.
LA.
Not like LA, not like New York, not like the States. Like we can count on our hands how many people we know and where they are. And
Why
like,
do you think that is?
Not gonna lie. I feel like America just has
Talk shit, let's go.
I think America just has like more opportunity. So like a lot of people, maybe people in Toronto just don't put themselves out there as much. Maybe
I feel like Taylor, when she was explaining, like I feel like she knows like all the fitness creators out there too.
In Toronto or
In Toronto.
yeah.
it's like there are creators.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is like we don't hang out as much often, or like, but we know of each other because there's not many of us.
Yeah.
So like we know exactly like how many foodie chefy creators are in Toronto, or in Canada, and then same thing with Taylor with fitness and stuff. But here you guys have like so many.
There's too many.
There's so many of you guys.
I also think that like right now for us, it's like a lot of the food scene. And so the food scene in general has kind of come up recently as well. Whereas you talk about fitness, they've kind of been around for a while. The food scene, everyone that we talk to has really started the last 2-3 years max.
The first time I met these people, met these guys, I already felt like I knew them. And it was like kind of crazy. Like we recently did like a Christmas holiday party to all of us, like a bunch of us. And the coolest thing for me was like, oh my god, like you literally sound like what you sound like in the in real life.
Sound like in my phone.
Yeah, it's like holy crap, like you are here, right?
But it's even better because like you get to know them on a personal level, because on social media you kind of just see a video of them speaking to the camera.
Yeah.
But then like I feel like they bring even more. Like you get to know them on a personal level, and it's like, wow, you really like vibe with them well. You know, it's so cool. I think that's one of the best things about being able to work through social media. Yeah, love it.
What's the negative aspect of it, if there is any?
Oh God.
I miss on my phone too much.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
Because Taylor tells me her like screen time, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's bad.
Ridiculous.
That's big.
It's bad.
And I think another big one is it's hard to differentiate or kind of separate work time versus personal life, because we're so glued. So, for example, like my partner is also social media person. So we have to like make it a rule to like stop going on your phone when we're hanging out, or like because I feel like, or else you're working.
Super addictive.
You're always working then, because you're taking a picture of food when you go out to eat at a restaurant. We were talking about this earlier, but we go out to we say we go out to a restaurant, right? It's supposed to be our time together, but we'll end up taking pictures, posting on social media. That's work technically, right?
Yeah.
So like, how do you kind of separate those two? I think that's a big part of working on social media. You're constantly working.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning back into the Nate Biltz Podcast. If you could do me one favor, if you received any value out of this episode, please take the time to like and subscribe to the show. My goal is to keep growing this podcast and bring you the most creative and talented humans in the world. Thank you for listening and giving me your attention. I appreciate it more than you know, and I'll see you in the next one.